Alright, another draft physics video presentation. One of the 5-minute videos should take even less than that. I'm kind of embarrassed I didn't come up with this argument sooner. So, the kinetic energy theory, 1/2 mv squared. You take a simple experiment where you have 3 equally massed objects, pool balls for example. You give the first cue ball a velocity, and we'll just say 2 for the sake of argument. You crash it so it hits these two at the same time and sends them on their way. The fact is, these will go at half the velocity of the 2 velocity, and the fact is by their math, 1/2 mv squared, these have 1/4 of the energy. So you lost half the energy lost. There's no deformation. There's going to be a tiny bit of sound, and that's it. There's no place to lose the energy, so whatever that even can mean. So it's a clear example that this theory doesn't make any sense. You can't just lose energy merely because you put the energy into more objects moving slower. And that's what their theory says. So it's just this idea, again, they say the bullet has 2,000 joules. They say the recoil of the gun has 2. They never showed the bullet doing 2,000 times the work. They never showed it heating 2,000 times the water. They never showed it producing 2,000 times the thermodynamic activity in the universe, because it's not real energy. It's just nonsense. There's no squared term. It's momentum. And the fact is this momentum equals this momentum. By momentum's formula, this has 2 momentums. 1 plus 1 equals 2. 1 plus 1 does not equal 4. And it's just such an obvious example of where their theory just fails dismally to describe reality. There's just no place for you to say the energy goes. There's no place for you to trace it and say, that's where we lost half the energy. There's no deformation. There's no tremendous amount of sound. There's no anything really to account for it. There's just no excuse to believe it. It's obvious that momentum is all there is. And kinetic energy is just a fable. It's just a story they tell. They don't have any evidence. No evidence it takes 4 times the fuel to go twice as fast, or 9 times the fuel to go 3 times as fast, or 16 times the fuel to go 4 times as fast. No evidence that something going 4 times faster does 16 times the damage. 0 evidence. Lots of evidence that does 4 times the damage. 4 times is a lot. 16 times is ludicrous nonsense. Less than 4 minutes, I bet. Yeah. So, a simple one. Decisive, simple. It's a nonsense theory. 10-ton trains going 5 miles an hour have the same energy as 5-ton trains going 10 miles an hour. If they had a tug of war, nobody would win. It's just a fact that there is no place for the energy to get lost. It's fake energy. That's why you can lose it. And that's why you can gain it. It's because it's completely fake.